Alright, and we're back. Although, if you've seen the first episode, which was really a video of like what to expect from Dark Souls 2, I decided to continue the playthrough. I recorded a bunch of stuff, and yeah, it only ended up recording like 17 minutes of it. So I apologize about that. I ended up killing the last giant and pursuer, and I got the fire longsword, upgraded it to +3, got an Estus shard from the original place by buying a fragrant branch of yore, and all that good stuff. And yeah, really sucks. But anyway, I'm now in Lost Bastille. I got the Drangleic armor, which is one of those weird, like one of the best armors in the game, especially whenever you upgrade it too, if I remember correctly. And it's just hiding there in the Pursuer boss room. I only got it on my like 3rd or 4th playthrough, and I was like, oh come on, that was here this whole time? Dang. I just wish, like I like the cape. I think the cape looks really cool. Oh, the dull ember. Oh, that's why when I played the other time and I went to Lost Bastille the back way, I was like, I do not have the dull ember. I think that's a scholar change for sure, if I remember correctly. Let's go this way. Don't mind me, guys. I definitely need to level up my vitality, I think, in this one. Yeah. Handles your oh, you absolute bitch. Okay, I'm glad fat guy cannot make it through here. Hey. Okay, that's just about the worst possible. Thank God for ladders, right? Like that was just the worst possible. Okay, I literally never have stamina, so the heavy arm. Okay, see, I could have killed Pursuer, but when you're gonna throw like 10 goddamn enemies at me, yeah, that's not gonna help. So, let's go up the ladder and fuck this guy up. I've had it with this guy. All right, but I think I know why the recording didn't save. Okay, all right, didn't see that coming. I was trying out a dead zone fix, and let me tell you, it made it worse. So I guess I got out of the game, and I guess the way I'm recording, boy, it went, nah, we're good. We don't need to keep recording. Okay, let's say hi to Lucatiel. Of Mira? She's kind of rude, though, because she keeps saying that, like, no one wants to listen to my story. And I'm like, yeah, but I'm listening to you right now.
Things are...
Okay. I'm persistent.
Normally, people keep us... I'm called Lucati, from the land of Mira to the far east. They say Drangleic, and so I came to claim my share.
Are you also from the east, where the Reedlanders and Elden Ring? Is that where they are?
The rumors did not prepare.
Is that where the Uchi is from? Yeah, Lost Bastille sucks.
Indeed. Well, you've made a... I can see that you are mid-journey. If I come
You're gonna give
from
me
Mira,
something really
a
shitty that I
land
don't
of
care
night.
about.
Don't hesitate to call
Oh, I
upon
mean,
me.
I could summon you.
You are or not? Well, I can see. I
Okay.
come from Mira. Don't hesitate.
Okay. I thought you were gonna give me an item. Ooh, antiquated key. Alright. I wonder if the antiquated key is the door to the last giant. Like there's that door right before the last giant. I might have to go back there. Remove this. Oh, I can upgrade my weapon. Okay. Alright, so I don't have a fragrant branch of yore for that yet, I don't think. Oh man, you got it. Wow, you have some. Okay. Enjoying my time back. Loving it. Oh, Dark Souls, Dark Souls. That's kind of the main point I made in the first video, is that the environment is what's going to kill you in Dark Souls 2. It's not going to be the bosses until you get to the DLC, and then it will be the bosses. Okay, that was a hit. We all know that was a hit. Yeah. Just a little bit more stamina recovery, because I am... Okay, Lucatiel left. Smart move, Lucatiel. Not going that way. That was not an actual like death one. Whoops. Okay. Get a little bit of iframes going on. Okay, well the good thing is I have my Estus Flask back, which I burnt while on Pursuer that last time. So let's say it was a good thing that I dropped off. Gold pine resin. Okay. Now let's see if I can get this to correctly work, because I commonly... Oh no. Oh, it worked. Hell yeah. It always worked for me. Dude, the hitboxes in this game are so really jacked. Some of these hits are just they're not it. Okay, homie, I'm gonna light it now, so I get you to move. I'm gonna light it before you even get there, because I believe I have the Dull Ember for you.
Oh, why? Shadow. Oh, dear. Flynn, I'm not doing the so right now.
Oh wow, this guy's he is rude. Yeah, okay. Very rude. I guess I should add at the beginning of each episode that I record, just for people who don't watch them in order. I have about 194 hours into Dark Souls 2 at this point. It's surprisingly the most hours I have into any Dark Souls game. Yeah, I've the Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3. Dark Souls 2 I have the most, Dark Souls 1 is next, and then Dark Souls 3 is the least, but still over 100 hours for each of them. And of course the question would be, but why do you have the most in Dark Souls 2? Especially if you've seen the first video, where I kind of go into what I like, what I don't like, why it has the perception that it does in the community. Reinforced weapon armor, yes. Yes, we like that. I need to let's see, my item. Mamma mia. Okay. I can do 2 of them. Hell yeah. I need 3. Yeah, I mean, like, why would I have the most hours in it? And, like, significantly, I think I have at least 50 hours more than Dark Souls 1, which I think is down to a couple things. Do I enjoy Dark Souls 2 as much as Dark Souls 1? No, not overall. But I did end up getting into Dark Souls 2. Initially, I hated it. And I was like, this is just terrible. The more I played it, I did get into it, mostly, I think, in spite of its flaws. I liked the classic Souls aspect of really just RPG aspects of getting better gear, better weapons, and adventuring. So I was into that. I just sort of would look over the things I didn't like hitboxes, combat in general, enemy placement. Some of the graphics I think are just really nasty. Boss design's terrible, base game at least. DLC is significantly better. Having said that, I think the actual game, the reason why the DLCs are so hard is that the game is just very janky because it was not made with the DS1 engine. There's a reason they ended up going to a different engine, mostly because, as far as we can tell, the original game was meant to be far more open world. I think that shows in a lot of the worlds, or a lot of the game areas that you're in, that they had to cut it down later and then basically just connect them in sort of an odd fashion, and that completely checks out. That is exactly what it seems like. And so the engine technology, I think, is improved in a lot of ways. Like, as far as a PC port, this PC port is so much better than the initial Dark Souls PC port. That is the infamous, Prepare to Die, which got fixed. But it was like 720p, 30 FPS, you couldn't change a whole lot, and modders had to fix it. So Scarlet First Sin, I will say this PC port is pretty excellent. Like, the amount of settings you have, the resolution, frame rate, it's great. Having said that, I think it looks pretty flat in some areas. I think it looks worse than Dark Souls 1 in many areas, better than it in some areas. I think the lighting's particularly good, or the way that the torches and whatnot work. But I think it's actually worse than Dark Souls 1 in terms of, specifically, I put it down to actually art design. Wow, you are spamming that. Oh, Jesus Christ. You moron. I think it really is down to art design between DS1, DS2, and DS3 for that matter. I think DS2, a lot of the areas look, a decent chunk of them, I should say. There are some that are really gorgeous. I think the Dragon, call it Dragon Peak or Dragon Eyrie or something like that. And it's just absolutely stunning. And I think that holds up exceedingly well. But there's just a lot of this. I think I was really let down by Drangleic Castle. Like, some of it is awesome, but there's a large portion of it that the interiors are just boxes. And they have like a castle wall texture. And it was just copy paste, copy paste, copy paste, and it just looks terrible. But I think the other reason why I have the most hours into Dark Souls 2 versus the others, Dark Souls 2 I find to be much tougher than Dark Souls 1. Bosses are more difficult in Dark Souls 1, but it's the actual traversal and movement and sort of like the environments that I think give Dark Souls 2 that really difficult feeling. And a lot of it feels just genuinely unfair. I think people mistake Dark Souls, the whole series, for being unfair to you. And I don't think that's true. I think Dark Souls 1, it teaches you what you need to know. Oh, I forgot there's no ladder. I guess I was playing a Total Conversion mod. There was a ladder here. But I think it teaches you what you need to know and how to survive the encounters and learn the bosses. In Dark Souls 2, the difficulty is commonly, like when they were thinking of how to design encounters, they were so commonly going, okay. Well, we have one enemy. It seems like the QA testing, it's pretty easy. They seem like they just mow through it. So let's add 2 more. Oh, that's still easy? Okay, let's add 2 more. And that was their answer to difficulty on most things was, well, let's just have there be more of everything. And I think that's just a really lazy approach. But that is the approach that they took. Like, speaking of, yeah, Lost Bastille, we're here. Oh, I did have a branch? Oh, good. Okay. I guess I thought I didn't. But the Ruin Sentinels are just a really poor design in the way that they design. It feels like they designed one of them, and they were like, oh, that's kind of a cool moveset. It's a little too easy. So what if there were 3? Okay, sure. And you see that design way too often in Dark Souls 2. Like, the designers of it, because it was a separate team. And it was... I feel like they just learned the wrong things from Dark Souls 1. I think they took away from it the things that a lot of people incorrectly took from it. Like, oh, well, it's just brutal difficulty, and it's just gonna... It's there to punish you. And I'm like, nah, not completely. I think it's there to teach you stuff. But I never found Dark Souls 1. Okay, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to go in the recording and edit that down quieter. Oh my god, that blew my ears out. But yeah, I think they took the wrong things from difficulty lessons from Dark Souls 1. And I really think that shows. It's got some real moments where it's just genuinely awful. I got my brother to play it because he had not really gotten into a Souls game until Elden Ring. I sent him the clip of Elden Ring, like a week before it came out. They released that trailer that looked, it was just awesome. We finally had like a good gameplay chunk. And I sent that to him, and he was like, I'm sold. I just pre-ordered it. Off one trailer, he's like, that's it. That's all I need to know. And after Elden Ring, because he got lost into Elden Ring for, I think, 100, 150, 200 hours at this point. And he then went, I need to play all the other Souls games. So he, of course, went to DS1 first. Enjoyed the hell out of that, which I told him that he would, because I was like, yeah, it is a masterpiece. Break this? Okay, hold on. And so he played the hell out of that. He skipped it. Okay, there's a little gank door. He went straight to DS3, mowed through that, because he was like, oh my god, this now feels closer to Elden Ring. I feel like I can actually mow through this, versus DS1 feels very slow. And sort of like you're stuck in molasses. What's up, homies? Hey, boss room. Yeah, don't mind me, guys. I'm just looting here. I could try the Rune Sentinels. Like, they're optional, I think. I'm trying to remember. I get hazy on some of these details, but I think it is. I don't think you need to, but it's a good boss to do anyway. And I also forget, so I'm just going to do him anyway. Because I think it'll be fun for the recording. I'll either do it really quickly, or it'll take a while. And there's like, for some reason the developers were like, what if we put 18 illusory walls in one room? Okay, sure. Alright, well, let's see how this goes. I have a pretty good upgraded weapon. I have 4 Estus blasts. Okay, I should have looked to the left. Didn't look to the left. That was my bad. Did good damage. I had nowhere to go. Okay, this is starting real bad. I can tell I'm just not used to the way that Dark Souls 2 functions. This is kind of your worst case scenario. You don't want to fight all three of them. You just really don't. Ideally, you want to beat the first one. The Estus Flask takes 6 years to drink. Oh, wrong one. I genuinely don't know which one is which. Oh, that's the middle one. Oh, that's the wrong one. Okay, I think it's this one. Okay, I don't know which one I hit. Wait. Okay. Okay. Can you guys, like, settle down for a second? Can I bait your attack? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Nope, you're the wrong one. God. Nope, you're the wrong one too. I'm surprised I'm still alive. With 3 of them all hopping around. Hey. Wrong one. Okay. ADP. Okay. I now know which one. I just have to remember that. Should have known. Estus Flask takes a long time. Too long, I'd argue. Really hard to go back from DS3 and Elden Ring and all of the other ones, except for DS1. DS1's pretty similar in terms of that, so I don't expect much different there. Oh. Okay, guys. Okay. Did it not explode? It did not. I should start from the other bonfire. This bonfire's not going to help me. I have to open the door again? Ugh, it's so stupid. Why can't you keep the door open? Oh, wait. I need to go a different way, right? Oh, that was the gank door. Oh, mamma mia, almost. Later, nerds. Okay, so we got 4 Estus Flasks. I'm going to kill the first one correctly. Not gonna beef it and immediately drop off. Oh, that is not gonna happen. We're gonna be really smart about this. Or at least get some good goddamn damage on them. I was hoping that would like miss me just by a little bit. Yeah, like, the way they designed the Estus Flask to take so long, it just doesn't function very well, where their attack can come quicker. Okay, hop up here, guys. Where's the second guy? No. No. Okay, so I want to find the right one. You, Alessia. Oh, chill. Okay, hey. Like, come on, guys. Okay, I'm not gonna be greedy. I'm just gonna be patient Pete, not aggro Andy. I had to come up with something for something that rhymes like that. Whatever the hell those are called. Can't think. Rune Sentinels. Okay. I'm not gonna beef it. Okay, just one. Get a good hit. Hell yeah, there it is. Is that third try? I don't know. Something's good. Give me them souls, baby. Give me them illusory walls. There's one. There's two. Thank you. Well, who cares much about that, but... Might be more on the ground floor, but no biggie. Gimme. Oh, no. Hey, you bitch. He turned it into rubbish. Oh, no. It still was the item. Okay. I thought he would turn it into rubbish, but... I assume there's some sort of lore implication as to why there's so many illusory walls in this room, but as far as I know, I don't know of any. Man, look at that shit. Nice. Ooh, homeward bound. Nice. Alright, give me an actual thing. Indestructible chest, love that. Okay, I don't care about that. It's funny how many times you'll go through this game and you're just in a room and you're constantly clicking A like an idiot. Oh, that one I hadn't actually opened from the other side yet. Oh, okay. All right. Very cool. Let me hit all the other walls first. Nice. Sweet. Okay, good for parrying. Let me do this wall first. Or second or third or fourth or whatever the hell. You know what I mean. Just to make sure I don't miss one. I don't think these do anything. What's the lore behind this? What's up, Vati? Vati, he gets it. He knows it. I'm sure he knows the reason behind this door. Okay. I need to watch more of Vati's lore videos on Dark Souls 2. Because I've seen Dark Souls 1, 3... Well, I gotta make sure that I haven't missed any of those. Elden Ring, obviously I've seen all of those. Dark Souls 2, I feel like those videos are probably older by now. And his audio setup was not as good as it is now. With his silky smooth voice, you know. It still works with the older videos. Yeah, blow up, dog. There we go. Later, homie. I am not the destroyer of tables without hitting with my sword. Thank you. Alright. I guess I'll... Rune Sentinel. So, the weird thing I've noticed, because I've seen so many playthroughs of every Souls game, and a common thing I've seen, and it makes me feel like I'm playing the game in just a really weird way, is that I tend to eat I call them poppies, of like your soul of the undead or whatever. I pop all those. Like when I have enough to use to level up, and I just always maximize that because I'm like I always want to make sure I'm maximizing the current level that I'm at. And I've noticed that most people just don't do that. They'll have an entire inventory's worth of boss souls, and then they'll end the game and go, "Well, I still have them." And I'm kind of like, shouldn't you? Wouldn't it be better to like look if you need them and then go, "Oh, I definitely don't need those. I'm gonna eat that." You know, that to me that just makes sense. But I've just noticed that's absolutely not how other people play. And I always find that interesting. Oh, the Bastille key. I think last time I didn't have it, so I ended up having to do the Lost Center with the lights off, which was actually totally fine. As that boss is pretty easy peasy. Now this is where we're near the boss soul person, but I believe I have spent all my fragrant branches of yore, so I'm kind of screwed on that end. I can just unlock them later, of course. Y'all are gonna sneak up on me. I think this is... there's just a bunch of dirt. Okay, yeah. Pip, pip, pip. What was that noise? That was weird. Alright, can you blow it? Thank you. Love that. Love that for you. I only have faith that... Are you the item durability guys? Do not like that. Alluring skull. Okay, alright, alright. Oh, I don't like the sound of these guys. This one. Nice. Oh, yeah, it's like... yeah, fake one to fake one to fake one to fake one. And there's gonna be a pursuer. Which homie just keeps pursuing you. I think if you... there was one time I actually did kill the first specter like pursuer that came down, and then yeah, he just never came back. That was cool. I was like, oh shit, okay, I've done that before. Patient Pete, patient Pete, patient Pete. What was she doing? Oh boy, that was risky. Man, I hate this little area to fight in. It's weird that my strong attack doesn't really do more damage from what I can tell. Maybe just here too. Oh, I got a big upgraded weapon. We ain't gonna match for this. Thank you. Oh wow, Risky Bisky doing it with 42,000 souls. Ooh, Twinktite. All right, thank you. Okay. I got the jump on it. Okay, I don't remember what that is. Yeah, I don't think it improves my life by a whole lot. Oh, more souls. Slows equipment degradation. Well, with the double item degradation bug going on, sounds like a pretty good idea. Okay, I didn't go upstairs. Wow, I really don't like the sound of that are making right now. That is creepy, dog. What's up, Holmes? Got a kill. Skeptic Spice. I don't care about that. And... nope, I have 48,000 souls. I need to just Screw it. Screw it. I'm gonna be a good Dark Souls 2 player and actually use a homeward bone. I think in my other playthroughs I've only used like a couple of them. I'm not sure why. I just never ended up needing to do it, but boy, I'm gonna... Yeah, let's travel to Majula, see what's up, talk to the old lady. That's probably it. Oh. Oh, I know who I haven't talked to. I need to go back to the other area to go into that one cave to talk to the one guy who has like 8,000 things to say. So then I can get the house key and then get an Estus shard in there. That's a good idea. Okay, I'm gonna keep those hanging out. I don't think the rune... you know what, I'm gonna eat the rune sentinel one. I'm 99% sure that is something I don't actually care about. Eat the soul, I have no pants on. Alright. Well, first thing, let's go talk to her. Oh, let me talk to Cat Lady. Or just legit cat. Bright Bug is cool. So there's Pate's armor.
Lovely times, they...
I don't know about lovely times. Majula's pretty nice. Okay, we know a building's gonna pop up there. Let's go talk to the cat. The hollow, wow, really sticks up from that well.
Oh, and one just about. Not exact. Well, oh yes.
Yeah, I look pretty nasty, I know.
Ooh.
I don't like that moaning. HP. I like the idea. Easier to be detected. Wow, that really sucks. Oh wow, she doesn't really have something I want at the moment. Yeah, I mean, that's nice for some situations, I think. I've never actually used it. I haven't had to. That is kind of cool, actually. I'll buy that just because I think that's actually pretty nice.
Satisfied? I'll be around if you ever
satisfied, yes. Okay. We like Ring of Blades. Restoration is kind of cool. Binding, you gotta have it. Well, not really. I mean, as long as my hollowing is above 75%, the Ring of Binding isn't actually doing anything for me. So we're going to put that on. And then I will come back to that once I suck hard enough that I will need the Ring of Binding. So for now, we're going to level up.
Bearer of seek.
You got it. You got it, dog. I know where I need another fragrant branch of yore. Man, I need some of those. I'm gonna dump so much into health. Oh, hell yeah. That's like my main way. I think that's why Sekiro doesn't click with me as much. Because just like other Souls YouTubers, a lot of them that I watch, they don't pretend to be exceptionally good at the games. And I don't pretend to be amazing at these games. I think I'm okay. Like, I feel I've done things I'm proud of. Like when Elden Ring first came out, and I was rolling through that game on release day, which is the first Souls game I've ever done that was, you know, you're playing it alongside everyone else who doesn't know anything. And it's... honestly, it's the best. It's the best gaming experience I've ever had. Of just the absolute unknown and like Googling it and going, well, no one knows anything right now, so I'll come back to that later. Yeah, let's go here. And so that was just a ton of fun. I don't remember where I was going with that at all. I was sure it'll come back to me, but we're not. Okay, so I need to talk to there's a guy. I'm sort of no, I'm blanking on it. I know there's a way to get down there. So, I never did this. What's up there? Hey, it's over there. Got it. Oh wow, we actually took like we did the quick route. I didn't expect that. Not of myself at least. Yoink. Alright, there's gonna be a boulder. Nice. Nice. Oh, I remember I downloaded a mod for Dark Souls 2 that made everything darker. 0 out of 10, would not recommend. Going through this area without a torch, it basically required everything in the game. Like you needed a torch. So this guy, you gotta click through. Homie's got a lot to say. He's writing his memoirs over there.
What a joy.
You know what? I don't think I've ever killed this guy before. Okay, you settle down. I'm gonna kill him. I don't think he's doing much over here. You got anything on you? I genuinely don't think I've ever killed him. Okay. Helm of the Light Mirror Foot Soldier belonged to Kale the Cartographer. Apparently, Kale procured this inexpensively secondhand, but it's surprisingly well made. Meh. Okay. Utterly ruined that one. Okay. So, I think you can hop from there back to like the scaffolding, but nah. No thanks. Okay, we got a key. Let's go back up the ladder. Get quickly back to a bonfire. So go to house key. Do that business. Man, that's the other thing. It's kind of. I get why they changed that in Dark Souls 2 from Dark Souls 1, where they're like, hey, what if the projectiles were legitimately fast? I think that's a pretty understandable change, where they were like, hey, do you guys think it's too easy? And in some ways, yeah, it certainly was super easy to avoid pretty much any projectile in Dark Souls 1. I think Demon Souls, they were slightly quicker than Dark Souls 1. Don't quote me on that. Just a little bit. It's kind of weird. I don't know why they would make them slower. But Dark Souls 2, they were like, no, just let them fly. Just let them fly. Don't worry about it. And Dark Souls 3, I think, took a step back where they were once again a little slower, but faster than Dark Souls 1 or Demon Souls. Alright, so let's go to the house key. I do like my cape, though. Oh, the other thing I did on the failed recording, I also I got my ADP up to 23, which they generally, you'll see my agility, or AGL, is 98, and the general recommendation seems to be about 100. Agility will get you to an equivalent Dark Souls 1 iframe amount, and that's all I really cared about. I was like, yeah, just get me to the same. Ooh, my first Ferrous Lockstone. Great. Look how big that book is, and how low res. It's so weird that some of the items will have physics on them, but it's so. It's so. What's the word I'm looking for? Inconsistent. There we go. Where it's like some do, some don't. You can push some over. Some break, some don't break. Some you have to do a weapon strike. Some you have to roll into. It's just doesn't make a ton of sense. All right. Now, actually, down here, or no. I think I'm thinking of a different area. It's a different story. No, maybe. Hold on. We'll see. Okay. It's like I'm playing Morrowind. Effigy. No, this is the right area. Okay. So down here, it's theorized that this broken ceramic something is actually the Lord Vessel, as it does share some of the kind of like inscriptions on it. You can kind of see that it looks Lord Vessel-y, if that's a word. And That's really interesting. It's an interesting theory of like the time period that Dark Souls 2 takes place in. I think it's vague enough that they could sort of say it's whatever. Also, I don't understand what this fire is. I'm assuming there's some sort of reason why that's on. But it's vague enough with Dark Souls that you're kind of like, or Dark Souls 2, you're like, I don't, because whenever it came out, they were just like, oh, it's not connected at all, don't worry about it. Which was not true. And they left so many indications in the game that they were connected, and there are connections, and I would recommend you Google those. I'm not cool enough to know all of them offhand. Alright, so we got the shard. Okay, so let's go back to Bastille.
Is that a shard you
It is,
hear?
yes, it is.
To see light.
It's weird, I talked to her one
To
time
see
when I had a
hope.
shard, and she didn't mention it.
However faint
And I had to
it
go,
might be.
like, click on the upgrade, so it seemed kind of hit or miss. Because at the end of the... Okay. Really? You didn't leash from all the way over there, homie? Okay, well, that was worth it. Maybe buy some life gems. I think that's kind of what I'm going to do after I level up and have done certain things. I'm going to just spend the extra on life gems because they're always useful. Oh, 11. Nice. Of course, you'll get better and better life gems as you go on, but like the buying of them, certainly the base level ones, most common. Okay, so that's that one. Servants' quarters. Really? Well, hold on. Let me. What's my inventory right now? To make sure. Large titty shards. I have 2. I think I need 3, right? Oh, I shouldn't. I probably shouldn't have spent that. Yeah, I could have bought a large titanite shard. That's fine. Plus 5 right now is pretty okay. Okay, so honestly for okay, I gotta go to that one. That's the last one I got. Have I gone down this yet? I have not. Oh my god. Homie. You need to let it go. Pretty sure that almost gave me a heart attack. Oh my god. Okay, almost got a heart attack. Hey, that's a new move. The hell? Are you a new one? What's happening? Hey, that hoovered more than you ever do. What is happening? I know that. Okay, you got juke stuff. You got new shit going on. What was that one attack? I don't know, man. That was a. Okay. We'll get that Ferris Lockstone later, right? Destroy you. Okay. Oh, okay. I remember this attack. Yeah. Absolute loser. Wow, you started off strong, dog. You freaked me out there at the beginning, where I was like, ooh, I don't know, man. That's a new move. Or I just hadn't seen it in ages. Okay, there's a Ferris Lockstone. I'll use down here. I don't know if it's worthwhile at all. Ooh, large club. I think that should scale with strength. Wonderfully. Okay. Check for illusory walls. Yeah, go ahead. Okay. Okay. Oh no, does this lead to the gargoyles that I think are just outrageously stupid? Nah, I'm good. I'm good, homie. I don't think... I can't remember. There's that belfry, and then there's another one way later in the game. I don't really care much about it. I will say the gargoyle boss fight in this game is the ultimate example of the Dark Souls 2 devs feeling like we need to one-up the DS1 team. At least that's the sense I get, because they're like, okay, so they had 2 gargoyles? Well, we'll make ours metallic, and there's gonna be a total of 6 or 7 or something. It's like, that is outrageously stupid, but okay. Thanks for playing. Life gem, let's see. Wait, did I go this way? I don't remember what that noise is. I really don't remember what that noise is. Okay. You know, go off, I suppose. Jesus Christ, guys. Ooh, Royal Greatsword. Cool. Not 2 at once, guys. Well, homie killed himself, so... Oh, man. Ooh, close one. I hate these guys. These are enemies that I'm just like, you made these to be just straight up annoying. There's no other reasoning to these guys. Oh, yeah. This is the thing that I just was like, oh. Hey, I'm trying to... God, you guys have gotta chill. You gotta chill. This one I always thought was weird because I'm like, why would you even rent or like model this? It's like, all right, not everything is worth doing. Dwight Schrute did tell me that, and he was right. It just feels weird to me. I could light that with a torch. Got it. Oh yeah, that goes down. And I could get an item if I wanted to. This is where the boss soul vendor is, and a absolute crap ton. And a bonfire. Man, I need a fragrant range door. Ooh, I do have a Bastille key though. Okay. I don't think I like that. Can I open the gate from the other side too? What's the benefit of that? Don't I just drop? I'm gonna really do that voice. That's a dragon, right? I mean, it has to be. I've never gotten a good look at it, though. Okay. Life gem, thank you. Alright. Wait, shouldn't I have 5 Estus Files? Or did I not? Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, take a swipe at this. Oh, actually, don't. Let's not do that. I need you to actually swipe. Oh, okay. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Center's rise. I'm home. I've made it. Let me get the bonfire. I remember being in this area the first time and being like, who do I have to blow for a bonfire? Oh, can I get a... Hey! Why are there 3 of them? Oh, are those the gargoyles? Oh. Okay. I guess there must be some reasoning behind that, but sure. Okay, light the torch. Yeah, let's get some lighting going on. Okay, I'm gonna kill you first. Okay, the wine. Man, I have got to get used to them having like no wind up. My guy looks so good. They definitely need to fix the hair. Well, they're never gonna fix it. I mean, let's be real. But just for my own thing, I find it really goofy that the hair just... Maybe they use Head and Shoulders. But like the one that has conditioner in it. I know that's not usually recommended, I don't think. It's better to do it separately. Oh, oh, buddy. Oh, see, this is one of my favorite. Like, look at this texture. This is one of the textures that just doesn't make much sense because the rest look like pretty sharp, you know. And then there's this random one that I'm sure someone just missed because it just looks okay. Hey, well, okay. He was just checking to see what the hell is going on out here. I ruined your day. Sorry, guys. I gotta take my lumps on that one. Wow, this thing really is good one hand. Oh, Royal Swordsman armor. Okay. Well, while we're here, so 195. Ooh. Man, they don't like pauldrons, I guess. Yeah, 195 is still kick-ass. I need to put all souls into vitality so I can just put better armor on. Oh, that's where I was going with that earlier story. For me, yeah, like other Souls YouTubers, which I barely consider myself a Souls YouTuber at this point, other than I do have a YouTube channel and it will be Souls focused, but it's so new. But you know, I don't consider myself an amazing Souls player. I commonly go for the strength builds. I don't tend to do magic. I always boost up my health by quite a bit. I found it hilarious watching people play Elden Ring, and they just would never touch their vigor. And I was like, what is going on here? How do you not... Oh no, did I screw myself? Seems weird. Am I not able to get back down, or is this... Okay, no one saw that. Oh, I think you got it. You're supposed to grab it on the way down. Well, no one will see that. It's certainly not recorded for, you know, in perpetuity. Okay. Later, nerd. Okay. I know it may seem like that was an accident, but I did all of that. Totally on purpose. Just for effect, really. Just wanted it to be action-packed. And, one of my favorite streamers, he has a little overlay, or a little image that comes up. It says he beefed it. That was a beef. That was some straight hardcore beef. Oh my gosh. Well, there's only 10k souls. Yeah, you know, no biggie. Ooh, he's got something. Wait, I never got the item off this guy? Really? Weird. Ooh, that was close. That was close. Oh, also. Okay. Settle. Goddamn fire goes up this bitch. Perfect timing. Ooh, thank God for the life gems, guys. Loving the 33 life gems. I think I'm about to the point of like the Ring of Binding becoming useful. Which is what I said earlier of like eventually I'm gonna suck so hard that I'll need the Ring of Binding. But I think my first playthrough I got it and I just never took it off. Which it took me a while to realize that that was dumb. Because if you're above 75%, and like your capacity of your health, just oh, my torch is gonna go out because I'm gonna roll. Well, whatever. I can need the items though. Not this guy. Oh, that's the shield. Yes, good. No one likes you. I also got my grass crush shield, so you can fuck off, dude. Okay, I'll come back to these items. For sure. Oh, hey. You bitch asshole. No. Like, this area to me is just absolute. It's just moronic. Like, they developed it just to be a bastard. that's the only thing I could think of. Like, you guys just wanted to be a bastard. There's no way around that. Alright. Let's make sure. Damn, okay. Well, I guess I might have to. I think I have to go back. I mean, because I can fight them without the torches, but I just did that last time, so. Man, I really thought I'd have one of those little bug thingies to light. Golly, fuck off. Like you. Oh, okay, that's right. Illusory wall. Okay, no dice. I really don't like the sounds in my ear right now. That's a bad sound. Yeah, go up the stairs, homie. Okay, one by one, guys. Single file. Guess you guys are one-shot kills. The trick is to not roll. Oh, that's why they put the torch right out there. Yeah. Alright. That does check out. Okay. Well, hold on. I haven't used the human effigy yet in this playthrough, so I'll pop one now. Give me a rad life gem, and I'm gonna fuck this guy up. Since I got most of the underlings, who does bleed? Well, that's good. We love that. Maybe I take it back. Haha. Cheese method. Don't mind me, dog. Oh, hey. Well, actually, hold on a second. Okay. Didn't think you were gonna. Oh, wrong one. Wait. Yeah, I didn't put anything in the bar. I do that. Eat me! Oh, such an... Oh, hey, hey, hey. Yeah, I'm gonna cheese your bitch ass. I don't like you. I don't like what you're about. You're better when you were you're a boss in the No Man's Wars world. I'm okay with that. Dumbling too. Like, your moveset is dumb, but then you also put them in water, and then your stamina regen is kind of nerfed. Like, no, that's dumb. I don't... That good game design? I don't think so. Okay, bitch. Thank... You know, now that I've killed pretty much everyone, gather me items. No rolling. Not like living. That's that way. Alright, gonna let down. What was the last one interesting? Ah. First swingy, boys. Really hard when the water level's this high. Ooh, Soul of a Proud Knight. And a Ferris Lockstone. That was worth it. Alright, let's go get the flame. The flame of ambition, I think Margaret said. It's totally the same thing. No one's going to extinguish it here, though. Especially not the Lost Center. At all. Heyo! Hey, Lucatiel. I'll summon Lucatiel. I don't think I've ever done that. Also, I think that's like the quest line. Maybe? I know she has to do the whatever we just fought, but is in No Man's Wharf. Alright, Lucatiel. Let's do this shit. Alright, come on, Lucatiel. I already killed everyone, so we're just gonna take a chill stroll through here. That's cool. And then I'm gonna set all the cool things on fire. I'm basically gonna use every advantage. Ooh. I don't know about you sitting there, dog. I just want the item. Fire seed. Oh shit, well she's just going in. Oh, she pissed. Okay, well she's pretty tanky, so that's nice. Ooh, Heidi Spear. Alright. Well, you're a murderer. I mean, me too, but damn, you could have just left him alone. Alright, so let's extend our little flame here. I can't open that. Alright, Lucatiel, come on, let's go. We have a center to kill, just so you know. You know what? I'm gonna sacrifice some of my stamina regen just so I get pants back on. I kind of want pants. Alright, so let's go up here. Oh, never mind. Hoppity. Radiant life gem, nice. Hey, Lucatiel, where'd you go? Oh. Like, did you go find someone to fight again? Alright. Let's light some shit. Nice. I do like that this boss fight is completely doable, even if you don't like this. Like, I was a little surprised because I thought it would be one of those, because Dark Souls 2 is obviously known for its sort of gimmick bosses, and this was nice that, like, you didn't have to. But if you had a keen eye, and you kind of, I will say the weirdest thing about this whole thing, and this is an issue I had, is I didn't get the Bastille key, I think, the first time, excuse me. And as you'll see, if you saw in this playthrough, is that it's so just off on its own on the side, underneath boxes and barrels at the end of a drop off. It's like, okay, I mean, I don't know, what are the lore implications of that? Nothing. That's just dumb, but and that's one where I'm like, that just seems really stupid. All right, let's get a cutscene. I only have half durability, which should be fine. Yeah, crawl into the eye, dog. Okay, after I utterly destroy this center, I'm gonna look up who her soul is from in DS1, because offhand I don't remember. Okay, well that went terribly. Okay, well these are really, this is not going well. Hey, there you go. Haven't landed a hit yet. Homie. These wide swings, man. Oh my god. Nice. Nice. And use my little. Oh, okay. Settle down. Go for Lucatiel. What are you doing? Lucatiel, she's a spectre. She can die. Good. Close. Man, I got some damage on that one. Alright, come on, Lucatiel. This is game time. Nice. Kept her alive. Basically. Alright, Great Soul embraced. God, body is terrible. Crunchy as hell. Alright, see you, Lucatiel. Okay, so let's read that Great Soul. We now have our first of the Great Souls. Soul of the Lost Sinner, prisoner of Sinner's Rise. The Lost Sinner eternally punishes herself for the sins of her past. Okay. I'm gonna Google new game. So if you do this, I think with a bonfire ascetic, yeah, that'll make it into the new game +1 version. And if you do that, she drops a different soul. Okay. Aha. So yeah, if you, the Lost Sinner possesses the soul of a Great One. She holds the remnants of the soul of the old witch of Izalith. Eons have passed since the legendary witch walked the land, but such was her power that it persists even now. So that's sort of like your first, I wouldn't say hint, but overt explanation of like, hey, yeah, they're totally connected. So basically the Witch of Izalith, which was Bed of Chaos in DS1. And so it's been eons, however you would define eons. And now it's the Lost Center. So, oh, Fragrant Branch of Yore, fantastic. That means we can go to Boss Soul Guy. Hell yeah. I always forget which one of these blow up at you. That did not blow up. Okay, cool. Hell yeah, it was. Yeah, bring back to Majula. Let's go to Boss Soul Homie. Stride of Orlace, I don't know how to say any of it. Okay, well I want to buy the Boss Soul thingy. I don't think it actually costs that much. Okay, risk it for the biscuit. Let's see. Center's Rise. Yeah, let's go here. So let's use our Fragrant Branch. Say hi to that homie. Unlock a bonfire so we can get back to him anytime we want to use a boss soul. That is the best. And we're going to have 43k souls to just, you know, keep it lively. And then if I totally screw up, well, we'll make for real good content. I've already had some deaths on this recording that are hilarious and stupid. But I will never pretend that I'm... Oh, hey. Dude, chill. Jeez. But I'm never gonna pretend that I'm good at these games. I'm okay enough. I'm okay, Doug. That was close. I'm decent enough to finish them. Personally, for me, that's fine. I'm okay with that level. I don't need to, like, there's a lady that I saw. What's the lady? She's playing the game using only her mind. Wow, those homies are just blowing shit up. Oh no. This is just about the worst possible scenario. I probably should have been smarter and taken care of some of these people. Oh no. Oh no. I just want to use a boss soul, guys. I also have some good twink tights that I'll use to upgrade. Okay, well, I didn't need to get that. Just to be sure. I don't want any of these guys. What's up, Stride? Hold on. Dude, you look like... I mean, if your thing covered your face a little bit more, I'm pretty sure you'd be, I was gonna say Darth Malik. No, Revan. Yeah, you look like Revan from, Knights of the Old Republic. Okay. Yeah, you're a little stiff. No biggie.
I am strayed, a wandering soul.
Oh, it's strayed. Yeah, we knew that.
For a very long time. Very good.
I don't know that I'll...
Weak.
I don't know that I'll miss you, but... really don't care about any of those. Oh, trade. There we go. Look at that ultra great sword. Oh, we love an ultra great sword. Hell yeah, dog. Okay, so...
Do you really think...
You know, the only reason I keep you alive is that you trade fossils. And to be fair, there's another vendor that will do it later. You're on thin ice, dog. Real thin ice. Let's see what we got. Let's pop everything that we have because I now need to get to 18 decks. Okay, I'll pop the Lost Center one. That's fine. If I remember correctly, it's like a dex weapon, maybe? I don't know. No, it might be a two-handed sword. I mean, that is what the Lost Center is using. But I think the Ultra Great Sword, that sounds kick-ass. Yeah, give me those. Give me those things. Oh, 25k. Alright.
You have acquired the soul of... That is more than
I
most
just
men
ate
can
it,
say.
to be fair. But yes. I did have it. Okay. So, Dex needs to go way up. Goo. Oh no, and I won't be able to equip it either. Yikes. Okay, well that's fine. I'm working on it. I probably need to get to 20 strength, probably? Well, at least see what it looks like. Oh, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. I mean, I'm not too happy with how vertical or how like straightforward that is. And I like that, but it also is god awfully slow. Ugh. Or wait, do I have another fragrant branch? No, no I don't. So that's where another Estus shard is. But for the future, this looks pretty good. And I'm sure the guarding is actually quite nice on this. What is that? What the heck is that move? Ultra Great Sword of the Pursuer. Known as the mightiest of the straight swords, it demands great strength and dexterity of its will. The Pursuer hunts down those branded by the curse, as if each undead soul that he claims will atone for one of his sins. I mean, homie's trying to atone real hard, and I you know, mad respect. He's also annoying as shit. Kind of weak after that first like time that you see him really early on in the game, just because you're underleveled. After that, he's more of a nuisance than anything. Which, Drain Lane Sword, I forgot about that. Great Sword of the Drummond, Royal Army Captain. An old and unadorned sword, perhaps, but the pride and joy of his venerable captain, or of this venerable captain. An heirloom passed from grandfather to father, and then from father to son. Drummond and those before him used this sword to repel those who would threaten their great land. Alright. What we got? What's the... Sorry, I don't know. Dang, you need 25 strength and 20 dex? Yikes. Ooh, mainly dex though. Nope. I'm out. Okay, so Royal Greatsword. Great Sword of the Royal Swordsman. Its undulating blade draws blood from its foes. Despite the magnificence of this weapon, it was terribly inadequate in the war against the mighty giants. Yeah, the war against the giants that Nashandra, or... it wasn't always her name, right? It was Queen... something? Was that her name? Anyway, she was like worm-tongue up in Vendrick's ear. I was like, alright, let's go fuck up the giants. It's like, I don't know about that. Oh! I think I can upgrade my sword a little bit. It may be short, but... okay, so the good thing is we now have the bonfire right to boss soul guy, which is that. And then we have bonfire straight to the wonderful, wonderful smith, who is rude. But you can buy large titty shards off, and that is, that's real nice. I like that. Okay, let me make sure that updating, I'm pretty sure, I'm gonna bet 1,000 Monopoly dollars. Or from soft bucks, let's call them that. That the Pursuer's Ultra Great Sword upgrades with Twink Tights. That's definitely Twink Tights. No, totally wrong. Got that one wrong. Okay, can anyone explain why this sword would upgrade with Petrified Dragon Bone? Nowhere in the description did it mention, hey, Pursuer hunts down dragons. He's not Ornstein. Like, there's already a Dragon Slayer. There's a Dragon Rider. Pursuer was too fat to do any of that, so I don't get... clearly... oh, maybe, now that we're stronger, I wonder if we should go back and fuck up the Heidi people. Probably a good idea.
Be gone.
Oh. Hold on a second, Doug. Dang, it's a shame I can't sell stuff to you. Alright. Nice. Oh, now we need the titty chunks. So, cool. Cool. Yeah, let's go back to Heidi. And we can kill... Ornstein. And you can see how much they unfortunately did him dirty. He's a shell of his former self. But that's where you get into interesting lore implications. So skip this part of the video in case you don't want to know anything about Dark Souls 3. But Ornstein, you know, part of the classic Ornstein and Smo fight in DS1. You know, he was a servant to Lord Gwyn. And in his item description, I think, I can't remember if it was DS3, Vati has the whole thing, so you can look that up. But essentially, he left Anor Londo, canonically. And the theory is that the end point for Ornstein is in the hidden area, the Dragonstone Peak or whatever, where you fight Nameless King, who is, spoiler alert, Gwyn's firstborn son. You know what? I've had it. I'm just gonna fuck you up, man. And I wish my range was better. Okay, I'm a lot stronger now, so this isn't so bad. But yeah, Nameless King being Gwyn's firstborn son, and Ornstein was like, "All right, what up, homie?" Because Ornstein is a dragon slayer, and that's where all the dragons are hanging out. But it seems like he was disillusioned with Gwyn's. Obviously, DS1 starts, you know, kind of like with the backstory of his fight against the ancient dragons. And it seems like Ornstein, either one, got disillusioned with that and went off in search of the Nameless King. And that's actually where you find his corpse. And that's kind of, I think, like one of the ultimate examples of the timeline. Because there's plenty of people, and even me for a while, who believe that Dark Souls 2 could have been after DS3. And that's still possible. But I would say the fact that we find Ornstein's corpse in DS3, I think, sort of solidifies that a little bit to me. Oh, I forgot. There's a little summon sign. Hell yeah. I don't even know who you are. I don't think I've been introduced to you, but let's go, homie. I think for this run, because all my other DS2 runs, I generally didn't summon, like, at all. And now I'm just like, I'm just gonna enjoy it. I don't care. I know it'll double, like, Ornstein should have double the health. Because his boss fight, they just totally made him a weak-ass boss. Okay. He can help me against some of these guys. Maybe take the heat off or something. Because I gotta go one by one until I get to the dragon for sure. Fuck him up, dude. Oh, he's taking swings. Okay, well, I want to get in here, but okay, Glencore, like you're hardcore, dog. I'm gonna be real. Oh, good man, Glencore. I hope he has healing. Hey, heal up. Oh, he's got an Estus Flask. A really terrible one. Oh. Like the worst Estus Flask you've ever seen. Okay, he's got double. Damn, son. Alright, that's awesome. Okay, I took my lumps on that one. Hey, can I give you my Ring of Restoration? Dude, I want that sword. Can I... Oh, do you have, like, infinite Estus Flasks? Or is it, like, capped at 3 or 4? Alright, go at him, homie. Alright, you lead. I'll, you know, I'll... We're doing real good. Dude, you have another one? That's amazing. Okay, now you're up to 4. So I feel like you're gonna run out of this eventually. But, so I never got this Poppity. Got it, Divine Blessing. He's up to 5. He may just have infinite. Yeah, maybe more if they can kill him before he runs out. So alright. So we just need to bait this guy. Okay, so let's bait this guy. Not get close enough to the dragon. Because I don't want the dragon knowing anything is happening. On most of those hits. You gonna drop something? Alright, this is where we sprint. This is where we sprint! Last time I missed it by like just barely. Well, I kind of screwed over Glencore, but whatever, it's fine, it's fine. He knew what the job description was. I need stamina. No. Okay, just give me the flame. That's fine. Give me the. So when I said give me the flame, I didn't mean stagger me and then chuck me into the water. Oh no. Okay, well, I gotta summon that guy. Oh, damn it, I can't. Screw it. I remember last time I finished the game, I ended with so many effigies that I just didn't use. So this time I'm gonna be more liberal with the usage of them. Because if I'm gonna end it with like 50 or 60, there's just not a big reason for me to not use them. And it makes it a little bit more risky, you know? Okay, hey, just one of you at a time. Yeah. Just the white knight. Just the white knight. Ooh, I kind of like how it staggers. Cool. Totally whiffed. Okay, you boy. Okay. This guy will be easier, then I'll summon the guy again. Thank you. Alright, come on, Glencore. We're not gonna get killed by the dragon this time. I'm gonna stand in the absolute middle, so he can absolutely fire blast my ass, but not throw me off. Look at over there. Is that not? Oh, last time I was playing this, there's an area that you can stand in. I think it's at the first bonfire over there. There's a poppity that you can see glowing in the water, and it's really weird. I'm assuming that's just an accident. Let's see if we can just. Hey, don't be too horny now. Let's just pull like one of them. Okay, well, you're just gonna. Okay. Focusing fire, pretty great. Oh, jeez. We are wrecking their shit, dude. Well, I gotta be more interesting, but give me my due. Okay, so the secret of those guys is to just do that really dumbass strong attack, and it seems to stagger them just enough. Alright, ooh, okay. Alright, well, alright. Yeah, just stay right there. You haven't had to do any of your flasks yet, so that's a win. Like, we like it. Dude, you an absolute bitch. Jump attack. Oh man, this dude fucks. And I genuinely don't know his origin. Like he's a summon here, but at this point in the game, I really don't know that he's been mentioned at all. Hey, chill. We don't aggro the dragon, okay? Oh, I fucked it. I fucked it. Yeah, I fucked it. Alright, we're gonna eat the fire once. Actually, I don't actually know if you can get past it anymore. Because he... like, it's so long-lasting that... yeah. That's a really stupid design. Okay, well, let's see if he'd, like, de-aggro it after a second, because... that's a stupid fucking design. If you're gonna make it to where he just... constantly breathes fire to where there's no way past it, because it blows you past. Like, the damage alone would be fine, like, whatever. God, that's so stupid. That... I don't care for that. I think that's like, breathe fire, yes, but so much that you can't even cross anymore. So it all hinges upon you going there without him knowing that you're there yet. And that's just... feels like poor design to me. Because even fire resist isn't going to do anything for you here. If you get blown back like that, and then it lasts for so long that you're essentially like stun locked into just boom, 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 boom. Maybe it's this. Maybe you can use a shield. Okay, so let's see. So 60 against fire, 65 against fire, 65 against fire, 55. I just now realized I did not put on my Blossom Kite shield from like it's so much earlier. Oh my god, I could have been having mass stamina regen. Well, I guess at this point, let's test shielding, right? Well, it works pretty... okay. I am glad that did work after... let him do his vertical fire blast. Also, he's probably resistant, obviously, to the fire of the sword, so... well, that was annoying. Okay, Homer, you're still with me? Fantastic. Hey, Estes up. He listened. Perfect time. Alright. Ooh. Now, if you remember back, like, 10 minutes, I was lamenting that I needed a petrified dragon bone to upgrade the greatsword. Well, now I have my first one. Getting the petrified dragon bones, I know there's that way later farming spot with the dragon acolytes or something. Okay, so that's my first old rad life gem. Oh, okay, so just life gems, that's fine. No biggie there. We got our fat life gem. We're gonna put a shroom. Okay, so now I want everyone to witness just how much they screwed up Ornstein. And if you don't remember how he fought in DS1, go look at it. Pause the video, go look up on YouTube real quick to see how Ornstein fights and how absolutely cool he is. And then see this Cialis version from eons later. So clearly he's a lot older, so maybe he just doesn't, he doesn't move as quick as he used to. Hey. Like, he still looks cool, but his moveset and how quick he is, it's pretty big difference. Well, I got really hungry there. Maybe Maybe I don't want the ultra boost. I kind of like using the awesome kite shield like as an actual shield. All right. Ooh, that was cool. Oh, he's chaining staggers here. Love to see. Okay, so he's got some speed still, but then look at these, like his walking. It's just like he's ancient. And maybe he is, you know. Oh, kicked him out of it. Sorry, Ornstein, we hardly knew ye, and no one knows your name in this place. Old dragons. I'm trying to remember the ring. Restrictions thrust weapon. Well, I don't care about that. But, oh, and here's this bitch. He's rude as hell. I usually just kill him now. Because I go, I kind of want your armor. Okay. Tower shield. That's nice. Man, they go a little hard on the depth of field for sure. Okay. Oh, I lost my summon. Okay. I'll give this guy a shot.
Transient being. This is no begone.
Fuck you, bitch. Sorry.
You are my greatest challenge.
I'm your greatest challenge? Well, that's...
This is the ultimate challenge. Great Sentinel. Lead me
Do I have any honor? No. Oh, I forgot. Oh, his armor is back at the old lady. I do remember that. I always hope that in every playthrough I'm going to find an extra illusory wall that I didn't find before. It's always my hope. And then usually halfway through the game I forget to keep looking for them. Alright. Light me that bonfire. Travel. Let's go to Majula. And I guess I can put one upgrade into the Pursuer's Greatsword. The other thing I can do is eat his soul and then immediately chunk all of that into strength. I probably still can't use the sword.
Seek the lest this.
Checks out. I needed to upgrade my strength anyway. So. No, I shouldn't be able to use it. As I said earlier, my math has never been my strong suit, actually. Yeah, okay, that's fair. Boy, I'm gonna use the Blossom Kite shield for. I mean, that's just like the Grass Crest shield, where it's because it is the same thing. Of yeah, that's the shield you use till the end of the game. Stamina regen, I'm not passing that up.
I knew you.
You are correct. Oh, sorry, repair. Okay. Look at that B scaling. That's probably the bigger reason to use it, is that that's some really good scaling. And because it uses Petrified Dragon Bone, I think it only has to go up to +5 versus the +10 for regular weapons. So I like that. Okay, now I need 2. That's fine. Oh wait. So currently it scales at B, but it will scale at A for the next upgrade. Like A scaling, and then it's not out of the realm of possibility. I have to Google it, or I probably just won't Google it. But if it gets to S. If it starts at B, I think there's certainly a shot that it could go to S. But then again, I think maybe that's only for the clubs that start at like A scaling. Okay. Alright, well that's pretty good. We're going to leave it there. Next on the journey, I believe, is No Man's Wharf? Whatever the pirate ship area is. That's technically, I skipped ahead by doing Lost Bastille. Because at the end of the pirate place, you go to the back way of going to Lost Bastille. So I kind of skipped that. But we'll go back there. It'll be easy peasy. We'll have a torch. We'll have our fancy Blossom Kite shield, honor shield. We're also working towards the wonderful. Well, I don't know about wonderful. I actually don't like the. I don't really like the moveset. So I'm probably not gonna like it, and I'll just pick something else and upgrade that. But my fire sword currently is doing like 250, which is kick-ass. And this one being sort of like, obviously when you look at help here, it should tell me that poise damage. So yeah, disrupting the enemy's poise, and counter strength. Got it. See it. But anyway, yeah, so we're working towards that. We're going to up our vitality some more next time. And we're going to get some more great souls. We're going to suck the soul out of everyone. And we're not going to stop. So, this has been From Soft Serve. I'll be back. And until then, praise the sun, I suppose.